I'm JD Hollingsworth in Washington. This is the JD Hollingsworth Washington Report for Tuesday, January 8th, 2013. Give us 5 minutes and we'll give you the world. The JD Hollingsworth Washington Report is the new daily headline news platform from the nation's capital. The Washington Report is committed to serving American society by sharing news and information that connects people to opportunities that enrich their lives and strengthen families. Later in this edition, be sure to look out for the daily question. Now, the top headlines. President Barack Obama nominated former Republican Senator Chuck Hagel to lead the Defense Department. In a speech announcing the nomination, Obama cited Hagel's experience in Vietnam and his willingness to break party lines. Hagel would be the first enlisted man to serve as Secretary of Defense. The president also tapped longtime counterterrorism chief John Brennan to serve as director of the CIA. On Monday, a hearing was held for James Holmes, the gunman in the 2012 Colorado cinema shootings. Holmes, 25, is accused of fatally shooting a dozen people in July. Police officer Aaron Blue recalled arriving on the scene to find, quote, a lot of people running out of the theater screaming. According to a report released Monday, the U.S. spends more money on immigration enforcement than on its other law enforcement agencies combined. The Nonpartisan Migration Policy Institute reports that in fiscal year 2012, nearly $18 billion was spent by U.S. immigration, customs enforcement, and the Border Patrol. By contrast, the U.S. spent $14.4 billion combined on other prime law enforcement agencies such as the FBI, Secret Service, and others. Did you know that you can use your cell phone to subscribe to the Washington Report news alerts? Simply text the word subscribe to the number 68398. This news report is brought to you by Kellogg's. Let's make today great. Now more news. In justice news, the U.S. Supreme Court announced Monday it will hear two important same-sex marriage cases. On March 26, the court will hear arguments in the California case, Hollingsworth v. Perry, no relation to me. The next day, the court will hear arguments in the U.S. v. Windsor regarding the Defense of Marriage Act. The court is expected to hand down rulings over the summer. Local U.S. governments cut jobs for the fourth straight quarter in December of 2012. According to the jobs report out this past Friday, cuts, including 11,000 in the public schools, are creating a drag on the nation's fragile economic recovery. According to the Labor Department, local government jobs are now at their lowest level since October 2005, the bulk of the decline coming from layoffs of teachers and other school employees. Be sure to follow the JD Hollingsworth Washington Report on Twitter at JDHWR. Now, here's more from our sponsors.
It's as alive as we are. It doesn't click or buzz. It roars. Jaguar.
I'm JD Hollingsworth in Washington. This is the JD Hollingsworth Washington Report. Here's today's question. What needs to change in American society to bring a greater fairness and equity for people of color? You can answer today's question at JDHWashingtonReport.com. Look for the tab entitled Question. We may use your answer on a future edition. While you're on the net, be sure to like JDH Washington Report on our Facebook page. This newscast was brought to you by Kellogg. The JD Hollingsworth Washington Report is a production of Diversity Today Media Systems. Don't forget to visit JDHWashingtonReport.com to respond to the daily question. I'm JD Hollingsworth in Washington. This has been the Washington Report. Enjoy your day. We'll see you on Wednesday.